Hi everyone. In this tutorial, we will explore how to implement a refresh token mechanism in JSON Web Token-based authentication system using Laravel 12. You will learn how to issue, validate, and rotate refresh tokens to maintain secure user sessions without compromising performance or user experience. Why do you use refresh token? With refresh token, you know who is connected, from where they are, and when. Instant and granular token revocation. Revoked token equals to immediate access blocked. Easy limitation of a number of active sessions. For example, free device mass. Real-time alert for suspicious activities. For example, connection from a different location or with different IP address. Session interface available like Google or Facebook. We use Postman for API testing. So as you can see, with this Auth API product, we fetch all products available in the database. Simply. Now we will implement authentication system. We will use PHP OpenServer package. It is a fork from original Daemon Design JWT Auth. To start, let's run this command. Composer requires PHP open source server JWT Auth and validate it. Great. After the installation, we need to publish it. So run this command, PHP artisan vendor publish. Enter. Done. Now we need to generate a JWT secret in our end file. So if you check end file, as you can notice, there is no JWT secret. Let's generate it. PHP artisan JWT secret. Great. Now go in user model. Here. In user model, add the JWT package. This and add the following two methods. Here. Okay. We need to add implementation for user. Implement JWT subject. Okay. Now we need to go in config file, export file, and change default authentication guards. So here for the guard, we will use API because it is first API application. And for guards, we will add a new guard API, and then here, comma, a new key, driver. The driver we will use is GW2. GW2. After that, the provider is for user model. So provider users. Great. As we are implementing a JWT authentication system used for Laravel JWT, if you are using Laravel Passport, you will use here passports. Or if you are using symptom, then just write symptom. Okay. In our case, it is JW2. Great. Now we need to configure the JW2 expiration. So in config file, go in JW2 PHP file. Check for TTL time to live. Okay. 60. Great. 60 here means 60 minutes. Sorry. Comments. Okay. After that, check for refresh TTL. Refresh time to live. Yeah. 2016 0. This corresponds to 14 days. Wait. Now check for blacklist enable. Um, Blacklist enable. Oh, great. And blacklist class period 0. Let's change it to 30. Okay, 30 seconds. Wait. Now add this all info in our inf file. So open the inf file .inf and we will add this information. JW2 time to leave 60 minutes. JW2 refresh TTL 14 days. Blacklist init true. Blacklist class period 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Wait. Now for refresh token, we need to add a new table, a user token table. So I'm in the terminal. So with this command php artisan make model user token with migration and run it. Great. Open the new model file and add this information. We need to add relationship. So first of all, import the belongs to relationship, and then we will say public function user, which return it belongs to. Return this belongs to user class. We'll also add two methods, is expired and scope active. Okay. Is expired will allow us to check if a user token is already expired. And scope active will allow us to know if the user token is still active or not. Remember that scope is a name from Laravel. So when you write scope active in the eloquent ORM, you can use user active method directly. So you don't need to use scope active, but simply active. Okay. Now we can continue. On the new migration file created, user token, we will add the foreign key for user ID. So foreign ID, user ID, constrained, and from delete discard. Next column is GTI, string GTI. GTI simply means JW2 token ID. GTI equals to JW2 token ID. Okay. GTI with length 64 and it is unique. You can add comments JW2 token ID unique. Okay. After that, another column is IP address. So we can just write here IP address, which is nullable. Another column is user agents to know where comes from the user, which is also nullable. We set it in test. Date time to know the date and the time of the connection last used. Token that is not nullable. And finally, expires. Okay. We can add some index in columns GTI and space it. So tab index GTI and also tab index space it. Now we are good. So we can run commands PHP artisan migrate. Here, PHP artisan migrate. Great. Make sure that the current relationship is also implemented in the model user token. Okay. Sorry, in migration I forgot one. Yes. Okay. So I need to stop all. We migrate it. My PHP is migrate fresh. No worries, I have a seed. Click put artisan DB seed. Now, the next step is to create the different middleware. We will create two middleware, JW2 security middleware and JW2 refresh middleware.